Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Dead Cells. We got no gold, but we had a decent performance on yesterday's run. I don't like the ice bow. I know I ended up finishing the last run not being particularly impressed with the shield, but I think I just had like a bad variant. Like, I'm not sure if the assault shield is what I want it to be. Maybe I should be using it to rush enemies down. Like, dude, getting a grenade right off the bat, extremely Gonzalo. But like, I should be using it as just like a follow-up stun maybe. Or, whoa, what have I done? Maybe not even a follow-up stun. Maybe just like a genuine, like, what's the word? Opener? I can't remember. Starter? Rushdown? I don't know anything about fighting games. Let's do it. New challenge. Kill all the enemies. Make it to the end without getting hit. Imagine that. Not really crushing it right now from a time perspective. That doesn't mean we never will. Oh, that was close. Okay, the enemies have been killed. Oh, man. What a whiff. Okay. Well, one of these days we'll make that happen. To be fair, it's kind of a weird time to get this. We're still pretty underpowered on today's run. Horizontal turret. Shots pierce the first target. I got no problems with that. Keep going horizontal for now. This leads to the ossuary, I think, but there might be, I was thinking, stuff on the way. I don't know, maybe we should go the ossuary path. There's no real reason for us to go the ossuary path except for, like, variance, but... or variety, not variance, rather. But I don't think there's any reason to go through with that just yet, because I haven't really proven myself, you know, worthy of necessarily playing the game on hard mode. Oh, dude, infantry bow. Absolutely. Damage plus 5%. So I love this. I want to, like, we're going to get this scroll of power once we can afford it, which we can already. We're going to go straight into damage, or strength, rather, because I want the infantry bow to kill enemies in 1 to 2 hits. And obviously, not quite getting that job done just yet, so... might take us a minute here. I gotta say that the, come on. The horizontal turret is definitely one of the items that has, like, the most divided... Wow. This is embarrassing, but... it has the most divided, fan base. Like, there are people who are like, you've got to use the... I wonder if you can just crack that, if you did it enough. But, there are people that say, like, if you use that, you're an idiot. And then there's people who say, like, it's the greatest item. The fact that you don't use it often enough is driving me crazy. And again, I think it's... I said this about shields in the last episode, but I think it's a testament to the balance of the game. That there are people that are good at the game that are like that on both sides. You know, there's room enough for every playstyle to exist here. I'm a little embarrassed I have to heal, but, you know, pride comes before the fall, so let's just be smart. The health upgrade is nice, because it means that I don't have to take a health upgrade with a scroll of power. Instead, I can go straight into strength or something. Bear trap with poison, I don't really care, and I don't really want to invest in a shield. I'm happy with the infantry bow, I just want it to be stronger. I'm you, but stronger. So we're gonna go promenade, and then we're gonna go, maybe ramparts this time. I guess we could, conceivably say, I don't know what you invest in at this point, because these are just, like, passive increases. Like, 5% damage is a little expensive here, but we should get, like, all the level... like the 10 gold options, and then maybe don't worry about it from that point on. Go for the extra gold saving or something. It only costs like another 200 or something. Might seem like a lot. That's like 2 videos worth of cells. No big deal. What I was going to say is we can make a case that probably the right course of action is to go in whatever direction seems like it fits your run the best. For example, if we got like a great electric whip run, it makes sense, in my opinion, to go to the Ramparts. That was weird. Makes sense to go to the Ramparts, where you're going to encounter a lot of, like, aerial enemies that don't have very much HP. I don't know what makes a run perfect for the sewers. So, you know, that puts a little bit of a monkey wrench into my plan, admittedly, but you see where I'm coming from, hopefully. One bleed should get it done. So, what I want now is, like, a bow that does, like, infantry bow preferably. First shot pierces the target. Or, sorry, shot pierces the first target, rather, is a better way to describe that. We already have that on our horizontal turret, but we could do better. An infantry bow where we could crit 2 enemies that are side by side at once is excellent. But I'll keep leveling up strength, you know. 1 minute, 38 seconds ago. I'll keep leveling up strength in the hopes that we can make it work. And there's another free strength upgrade right there, which is really just great news. And another free health upgrade. So this is like, this is a very blessed run right now. You didn't die in the, oh! You didn't die in the first hit. I find it hard to believe, but like a freeze into a roll will definitely get most enemies. Dude, why not take another level in strength here? Let's get ready to dust these fools. So that's our timed door. That's not going to do anything for us. I believe. Maybe this is like... This is our glass cannon run. As of right now, it's working out ridiculously. Each shot from the infantry bow is doing like as much as a level 1 rapier or something. So it's a completely acceptable, not terrible choice right now, I feel. Not so good against bosses, I guess, because of the ammo concerns, but... So we want, like, shiny secret at this point because we don't need any HP, which is a nice position to be in. Dude, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling this strange run right now. So that's, twin daggers? Throwing knives. I don't want to give up the infantry bow for it, because it's doing so well. But, I'll tell you what, we'll give it like a little test drive down here. And of course, like now there will be no enemies. Well, there's things. The throwing daggers are really good. They also stack bleed, which can work nicely with our sword. But they don't do the guaranteed crit. And I really, really like the guaranteed crit. By the way, we're going to the Ramparts, which is why we skipped the old sewers there. Come on. There's gotta be some enemies in here somewhere. Can always okay, that's gonna be different direction. Wait, no. This might just be a shop. I always forget where this bridge goes. Okay, let's give it a test. It's a hard habit to break, because I find myself, like, I think the bow is actually better. What if we go double turret, man? I think the bow is actually better, so I'm going to go back for it, but I will admit that in my head I'm like, bow 1 versus throwing daggers 2? Like, how could you be an idiot and go for the throwing daggers, or sorry, go for the bow over the throwing daggers? But I really think that for our build right now, this is what actually makes sense. And double turret, I got no idea. But we're not giving up, like, Ice Grenade 6. We're giving up Ice Grenade 2. So, like, okay, maybe don't be an idiot, but... Do we really need those 2 teleporters back to back? This is a regular old whip. Let's whip 3. I don't... I mean, maybe you take it over the blood sword. You know what? Okay, I'm willing to go for a totally, like, we're taking the weirdest build of all time here. But I'm willing to give it a chance just because of its strangeness, more or less. I'm going to use the whip as a primary weapon. And I'm gonna use 2 turrets. And then the infantry bow is our principal damage dealer. Okay, I deserve that damage, actually. It sort of works, but I'm not sure any of that is actually related to the whip. It is very satisfying, though. I have to admit that. So this is our exit to the Ramparts. Dude, I don't know. Because it's working, but everything in my head is telling me that it should not be working. So I think I'm tricking myself into believing that it's not working when it actually should be working. Or it might be working, I should say. So, you know, we might as well get the 10 gold upgrades or 10 cell upgrades while we can. Oh, all those ones that say plus 5% damage, is that just because of the upgrades that we've done here, or is that something different? I don't know. So the principal problem with this run right now, as I see it, is we don't have a fast attack. The actual, the whip, you know, is normally the archetype for fast attacks in action games, but it's, the electric whip is crazy fast. This whip is a little slow. But we have really, really good damage output one way or the other. It's time to try double turret build and see how life works out for us here. Well, it's strange, and I'll be honest, it seems like it's going to take some getting used to, but I'm not convinced that it's garbage yet. The cooldown on the turrets is very, very small as well. You don't want any part of this, buddy. I don't know about that just yet. I want to be in a good place to deal with those enemies. Alright, this is madness, obviously. I have no idea. Actually no idea whether or not this is good or horrible. Which means I think it's probably horrible. But maybe it's horrible in, like, a good way. Oh, should not have triggered the elite enemy at the same time as all these other dudes. That's bad. Okay. They're all dusted. Still got Elite Zombro. It's not that bad, though. He can't teleport yet. Oh, that's bad. This is actually horrible. That's alright, you healed a little. You healed a little. That's all anybody in this world could ever ask for. I'm so pissed that I got one hit by that guy. So, myriad mistakes there. This is the combo we want, though. Myriad mistakes there. What are the big ones? Well, I mean, as a proximate cause, we got dusted very extremely by choosing a terrible time to engage there. Well, a terrible way to engage. Probably we never should have fought the enemy to begin with. But then to, the elite enemy, I should say. But then to handle it by amassing as many enemies as possible was a very poor decision as well. We'll also just go ahead and call it like I see it. The whip might have been like hot garbage, We maybe should have just stuck with the blood sword for some easier, easier damage dealing. Dude, don't mind the damage boost. A damage boost combined with the crit. Ooh, is that a cursed chest? No, just a regular chest. Combined with the crit from the infantry bow seems really good. Frantic Sword 2 does crits and does more critical hits. I'm still like, I want 1 level of HP pretty early, but I really desire the infantry bow to kill everything in 1 hit. We're not quite there yet, obviously. Blood Sword 2. You know what? I'm taking Blood Sword 2 over the Frantic Sword, because the Frantic Sword was not dealing enough damage from my perspective. Sturdy shield, actually completely irrelevant. Okay, so grab your HP here. No point in messing about too much. I think I'm on the right track with this build. We'll just go straight to the promenade. Whoa, jeez. Just go straight to the promenade here. But yeah, I think we're on the right track with this infantry bow. I'm going to be the dude who beats the game with infantry bow and shield, and everybody's going to yell at me the whole time because it's a terrible combination, but I'm a believer. I wouldn't mind getting a better infantry bow. But I think my ideal combination is like full-on crit build. Like, from a conceptual standpoint, it feels, oh, we could totally make the timed door here. From a conceptual standpoint, it definitely seems like you want to go like a steady damage weapon, like the blood sword, for example, and a maybe a burst damage weapon like infantry bow, or possibly even the rapier as well. But I sort of don't know if that holds true. Oh, there's a teleporter there, you dummy, or at least an exit, of course. But should have taken the teleporter. Like, what I'm getting at is I think that all sounds well and good in theory, but I'm not sure if it actually matters that you take, like, 1 guaranteed damage source. I think it might be completely fine to take, like, 2 burst damage sources. I think we're a little short of being able to make this timed door now. Good bit of damage there. We might just make it. I always forget, like, if the time door is guaranteed to be in a specific spot or if it's, if it just shows up, like, at a random point on this area. Meat Grinder 2, definitely. Happy campers there. Like, I think it's 3 minutes and 30 seconds to get in, so we probably missed it. I really did not think that would hit us. Feels good when you just, like, pop off on these enemies. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm going full-on strength. For now, at least. Skills is also supposedly great. I might be overrating strength, but if we're going for crits, I want to be able to get close to an enemy and kill them in 1 hit before they have a chance to hit me. 26 seconds ago. Like, I'm going full-on Isaac strats right now, basically. And the bow, the infantry bow, at least, is, like, otherwise useless, except maybe as an interrupt, but don't act like you know what fighting game terms are. NL. Alright, ice bow. One day, perhaps, and I don't mind the flavor text. Well, it's not flavor text. I don't mind the ability text on that. Oh, careful. But I find the ice bow is like, why freeze an enemy when you could just murder them? It's a weird placement there. But you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm really enjoying rolling towards predictable enemies and just smacking them in the face with the bow, and then they die. And just another strength upgrade. Time will tell whether this is an appropriate build, but for now it's getting the job done. Not nearly enough gold. We could teleport, but it's right up here anyway. We should kill the guy on the bottom first. Wow. A single shot was enough to get him to transform. That actually has tilted me off the face of the planet, because if I had just rolled out of the way of that, we never would have had any problems. Dude, okay, hear me out here. Bow shield. Our sword... Wait a minute. Is this the stupidest idea we've ever had? Because there is a chance that I will not be able to regain ammo on the boss fight. And I'm not even using the bow anyway. I'm just rolling. Okay, find a teleporter and go back, because this is idiotic. I mean, we could just walk back, but where's the fun in that? Even though the blood sword might not be used right now, to take a shield along with it seems actually idiotic. To take a shield along with the bow seems actually idiotic, is what I mean to say. Oh, where are you? Call me crazy, but you know what I could really use right now? Is yet another level in strength. I'm not joking. I want... First off, I never joke. Secondly, I want everything to die in one hit. And so far, that's been a pretty decent strategy for keeping my HP high. Now, the Ramparts, they have those annoying enemies. You know the ones I'm talking about. They do a quick little slice on you. Gonna be down to 188 cells required there. Nothing wrong with that. What we need... Oh, what have you done? What we need is something to take care of them. And really, like, none of our abilities... Our abilities are very single-target focused right now. Any enemy gets smacked with the bow, they're almost dead. With a damage bonus, they're definitely dead. So we can kill the boss, assuming we don't get hit in, like, no time flat. But we have very little in the way of crowd control, especially aerial crowd control. That was actually horrible on my part. See, that, though, was sweet as heck. I'm always stunned when an enemy doesn't die in one hit at this point. Like, what went wrong? Like, you should have been dusted, dude. Is that I thought I saw a rune, maybe? Nope. Just treat it like Hotline Miami. One hit's enough. Do you really want to fight an elite archer at this point in the game? The answer is yes, because we'll get something. Oh, and we don't have a choice now. Heal up once. This is what 4 heals are all about. That was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. You know what? Give me the Spiteful Sword. Damage dealt ×2, damage received ×2. Does it work with the bow? Like, if I have the bow equipped at the same time as Spiteful Sword, do I get that damage bonus on the bow? Jury's out, jury's out! Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I just have my head in my hands like a complete idiot. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. I might go with a more traditional build next time. We'll see. For now, though, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. That was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Hubris, man's downfall. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.